Tell me about this.
Okay, so this is something that we've built for health monitors,
Hmm.
which means your EDO health, DO health. EDO means Executive District Officer for Health, who's in charge of all health facilities in a district.
Hmm.
So suppose he takes his phone, he gets his phone and he clicks start new form. So he opens a health monitoring form
Hmm.
and we ask him for the date, and then we ask him which facility he's visiting right now. His job is to visit one health facility every day. And that means that throughout the month he has to visit different facilities and basically monitor the status of those facilities, whether they have different medicines, whether the machinery is working or not, whether staff is present or not.
So you're doing this for what? What is this umbrella project?
The umbrella project is called the Punjab model for proactive governance.
Okay.
And this is just one more addition that we made to the overall idea. The overall idea is very simple, that the state should talk to a citizen after a citizen has used some state service and find out whether something wrong happened or not, whether somebody asked them for money or not, whether there was some bribery involved.
So basically just making sure that the money went where it had to.
Exactly.
Okay.
And whether the stuff was done at the right time or not. Because normally what happens that people won't work until you pay them to move the file forward.
So you're doing this all over mobile phones, like originally जो Zubair Bhatti की idea.
नहीं, Zubair Bhatti का original idea जो है, हाँ,
उस phone.
You're right. The basic idea is a mobile phone.
That's what I'm saying. Not this, but.
So the basic idea is very simple, that you go to get your driving license made and the state calls you up the next day, finds out whether you paid the agent something or not. That is the core basic idea. Applies to every different service. So what we've done for health facilities in that regard is that in case of driving license, normally what happens is that they note down the person's phone number, send that to a district office. Their data entry happens, comes to system, PTCL makes calls, gets feedback, we see different reports. But for health, we've changed that so that data entry happens at the facility over SMS.
Okay.
Which means that a dispenser or a clerk or a doctor at a rural health unit will send an SMS from his own phone. We don't give him any hardware, no cost involved. Basic SMS, he just says name, star, person's phone number, star, what service he was given, whether there was a delivery, drip lagi hai usko, medical legal case, any other case. Okay? So he just reports that case directly.
Okay.
We know his phone number already, so we can identify that this SMS was from RHC Uch Sharif in Sadiqabad Tehsil.
So he doesn't need any extra hardware?
No extra hardware.
Okay.
His own phone, he sends an SMS from his own phone, comes directly to our system.
Okay.
And we don't even need any special hardware. It's a simple modem that takes an incoming SMS, parses that, puts it into a database.
And so what is this what you've worked on?
This is, let's say, same model and a 2.0 version. So the idea is that we can't ask all these different things from the person. We can't tell the person to text in all these different details.
Okay.
So what we've done is we've made an application for Android. The application is very simple. That the health monitor opens the application, he types in the date, he says which facility he's visiting. And okay, so let's say the SMO is not present, the WMO is not present, and
for example, okay, so just for the sake of this video, like SMO and WMO are what?
I think WMO means medical officer, some medical officer. We don't even know what these things mean.
So these are just staff roles. Okay.
Yeah. So OPD last month there were, let's say 36 cases of OPD.
Sure.
Outpatient department. Okay. Next, non-functional labor equipment means, let's say the X-ray machine wasn't working.
Sure.
And the labor room equipment isn't working.
Okay.
Next, which medicines are available? Now this is interesting. We thought that maybe which medicines were not present should be asked, but they're like normally no medicines are present. Okay. So the only few that are present, he just taps those names.
Oh wow. Okay, so that's the state.
So let's say he types like 3-4 more for what is this, injections. Then you have other syrups, IVR, drugs. Next, this is where the Punjab model idea ties in. That they get cell numbers of 2 random patients. Okay, so 2 random patients and then 2 random antenatal cases. Next, what is the general outlook of the facility? So let's say he says it's satisfactory. Acha, uske baad record location. This is where this phone comes in.
Okay.
This phone has GPS.
Alright.
Which means...
So this is a basic, what model phone is this?
This is a Zong. The Zong is selling this, it's...
Ideos?
Ideos by Huawei.
Okay, ठीक है.
So it says accuracy up to 28 meters.
Record so basically this is all it needs Android and GPS.
Precisely. And then you save data and exit, and this transmits data over GPRS.
And where does this data go?
Okay, this And Android has Google has launched this thing called Open Development Kit (ODK). This is a form built using ODK Collect, which is used to collect data. This goes to ODK Aggregate, which is running on the Google Cloud right now.
Okay.
You can either have it hosted over there or host it somewhere of your own.
Okay.
So this is we've hosted it on the cloud right now. The data goes over there. We export that to our system and we put that on the map.
Okay.
So when you open the map, you can see that right now we just made a health monitoring entry sitting here, and next
It will show.
It will show over there. And next what we'll do is that the urban unit has data of all RHCs, BHUs, THQs. So we can then confirm whether that person was actually at that facility or not, whether the facility is located over there or not.
Okay.
So we'll match that using that.
So what about phones that don't have GPS? How are you going to deal with that? Or maybe they're not running Android.
Phones.
You're giving. Okay, who are you?
Health monitors, EDO Health, DDO Health, and DO Health.
Okay.
All these officers will be given these phones.
Okay.
We're going to pilot this, I think, in Khanewal, starting maybe in a week or so.
Okay.
And if this works out, then we'll do it all over Punjab.
And so everyone will be using one of these phones.
Yeah, they'll be given these phones.
Okay. ठीक है.